Hey guys, how are you? Good morning and happy. Do you know what today is? Yesterday was Wednesday, so that makes today Thursday. Happy Thursday, guys. I hope you guys are doing awesome and have a really fun Thursday planned. Um, so, we're going to look at our calendar. It is April. We need a number today. What is today? 27, 28, 29. 30. 30. And how do you make a 30? 3, 0. If we have the number 30, which number is in the tens place? The 3 or the 0? 3 or 0? It's the 3. The 3 is in the tens place. And how many ones do we have? 0. All right, great job. Okay, so today is April 30th, and it is Thursday. Let's move our little arrow to Thursday here. That means today's Thursday. Tomorrow will be Friday. Friday is tomorrow, the last day of the business week. I hope you guys are doing lots of schoolwork. I know I have been making videos and trying to make worksheets and stuff for you guys. So I hope you're trying to get in a little bit of practice, okay? So for our story today, oh wait, did we talk about the weather? The weather. Weatherman, weatherman, what's the weather today? You know, some of you guys live kind of far away from each other, so your guys' weather at home might be different. Like, it's kind of cloudy here, but maybe it's raining at some of your guys' houses, or maybe it's sunny. So take a peek out that window and say what the weather is. Oh, nice. That sounds like some great weather to get stuff done. And, you know, it can be different weather, and all weather is a good time to do things. If it's sunny, do things outside. If it's raining, do things inside. It's always a good day to practice your reading and practicing your math. And you know what else it's good for? Using your strategies. Every day is a great day to practice your strategies. How are you feeling today? Yeah, I get that. I am feeling pretty happy. I'm a little tired. Um, but you know what? It's a great day. It's gonna be a great day because I'm gonna keep a positive attitude. I'm gonna draw a big plus sign. I'm gonna draw a plus sign for positive. Plus is also a word or a symbol for being positive. So I'm going to stay positive and think really happy and good thoughts, and that will help keep me in a good mood and not too tired. So today, our story is um, the story of Ferdinand. Have you guys heard this story before? Do you know what kind of animal that is? It's a bull, and a bull is a boy cow. So I'm going to get on my knees here so you can see me a little bit better. Fernando. The story of Ferdinand. Once upon a time in Spain, you guys ever heard of Spain? It's really far away. There was a little bull, and his name was Ferdinand. What was his name? Ferdinand. All the other little bulls he lived with would run and jump and butt their heads together. But not Ferdinand. He liked to sit quietly and smell the flowers. Can you smell the flowers? They smell good. He had a favorite spot out in the pasture under a cork tree. It was his favorite tree, and he would sit in its shade all day and smell the flowers. Can you smell those flowers again? They smell so good. Sometimes his mother, who was a cow, would worry about him. She was afraid he would be lonesome all by himself. Do you ever get lonesome by yourself? Yeah, we all do sometimes. Why don't you run and play with the other little bulls and skip and butt your head, she would say. But Ferdinand would shake his head. I like it better here, where I can just sit quietly and smell the flowers. His mother saw that he was not lonesome, and because she was an understanding mother, he thought she was, even though she was a cow, she let him just sit there and be happy. So his mother was worried, but she saw there was nothing to worry about. That's just what he likes to do, and he's happy to do it. As the years went by, Ferdinand grew and grew until he was very big and strong. You can see on this tree how he's grown through the years, and now he's this tall. All the other bulls who had grown up with him in the same pasture would fight each other all day. They would butt each other and stick each other with their horns. What they wanted most of all was to be picked to fight at the bullfights in Madrid. Now, you know how we have Richmond, Virginia. Richmond is a city. Madrid is a city in Spain. But not Ferdinand. He still liked to sit just quietly under the cork tree and smell the flowers. One day, 5 men came in very funny hats to pick the biggest, fastest, roughest bull to fight in the bullfights in Madrid. All the other bulls ran around snorting and bumping, leaping and jumping, so the men would think that they were very, very strong and fierce and pick them. Ferdinand knew that they wouldn't pick him, and he didn't care. So he went out to his favorite cork tree to sit down. And what is he going to do over there? Smell the flowers. He didn't look where he was sitting, and instead of sitting on the nice cool grass in the shade, he sat on a bumblebee. Well, if you were a bumblebee and a bull sat on you, what would you do? You would sting him, and that is just what the bee did to Ferdinand. Yikes! The bee stung him. Wow, did it hurt? Ferdinand jumped up with a snort. He ran around puffing, snorting, butting, and pawing the ground as he were crazy. Ouch, ouch, ouch. The 5 men saw him, and they all shouted with joy. Here was the largest and fiercest bull of all, just the one for the bullfights in Madrid. Ferdinand didn't want to go. So they took him away for the bullfight day in a cart. So here's their cart. Here's Ferdinand in the back. What a day it was. Flags were flying, bands were playing, and all the lovely ladies had flowers in their hair. We know how much Ferdinand loves flowers. They had a parade into the bull ring. First came the bandoleros with long, sharp pins with ribbons on them to stick in the bull and make him mad. Ouch. Next came the picadors, who rode skinny horses, and they had long spears to make the bull even madder. Then came the matador, the proudest of all. He thought he was very handsome and bowed to the ladies. He had a red cape and a sword and was supposed to get the bull last of all. Then came the bull, and you know who that was, don't you? Ferdinand. You see him a little peeking around. Remember, Ferdinand's kind of shy. He likes to kind of be by himself and, smell his flowers. They called him Ferdinand the Fierce, and all the bandoleros were afraid of him, and the picadors were afraid of him, and the matador was scared stiff. Ferdinand ran to the middle of the ring, and everyone shouted and clapped because they thought he was going to fight fiercely and butt and snort and stick his horns around. But not Ferdinand. When he got to the middle of the ring, he saw the flowers and all the lovely ladies' hair, and he just sat down quietly and smelled. He wouldn't fight and be fierce no matter what they did. He just sat and smelled, and the bandoleros were mad, and the picadors were madder, and the matador was so mad he cried because he couldn't show off his cape and sword. So they had to take Ferdinand home. And for all I know, he was sitting there still under his favorite cork tree, smelling the flowers just quietly. He's very happy. The end. Do you like to just stop and smell the flowers? Take a big smell. Don't they smell good? So it's good if you just like to do your own thing, and maybe you don't like to do what other people do, and that's okay. We all like different things, and that makes everyone special and unique. And we can like what we like, and maybe you can like what Ferdinand likes and smell the flowers. It's spring and all the flowers are blooming outside, so there's lots of flowers to smell. But watch out for those bees. All right. We'll talk to you guys next time. I have to end this video and get ready for our next one. So I will see you guys soon. I miss you all. Take time to stop and smell those flowers.